over the world.
Download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to watch global television real-time from around the world. What are you waiting for?
Start downloading and stay connected to global television.
Do you know that global television can be watched in Nigeria and all over the world?
Download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to watch global television real-time from around the world. What are you waiting for?
Start downloading and stay connected to global television.
Hello and welcome to all our viewers in Nigeria and around the world to Midday News on Global Television. Coming to you live from the nation's capital, Abuja, I am Jumai Manson. A quick reminder that Global Television is on DSTV channel 365 and StarTimes channel 276. You can download the Global TV Nigerian mobile app for Android and iOS devices to keep track of our broadcast. As Nigeria marks June 12th Democracy Day, citizens across the country are reflecting on the state of the nation's democracy, from economic challenges to a resilient hope for better governance. The day evokes both reflection and renewed expectations. Our correspondent Priscilla Obasi took to the streets of Abuja to find out how Nigerians feel about the journey so far, reflecting on the country's democratic struggle and aspirations. Her report.
Democracy Day was originally celebrated on May 29th. The day civilian rule was restored in 1999. But in 2018, the federal government declared June 12th the new date of the Democracy Day, beginning from 2019, in honor of Chief MKO Abiola and the historic 1993 presidential election, widely regarded as Nigeria's freest and fairest elections. As Nigeria prepares to mark the June 12th Democracy Day, we are on the streets of Abuja to hear directly from citizens to find out how Nigerians feel about the Democracy Day. Has it delivered on its promises, and what are the hopes moving forward? Here's what they have to say.
June 12th is not worth celebrating, you know. A lot of things, Nigeria right now is upside down. A lot of things are happening, you know, no structure. Imagine the children, the primary children, they are still at home doing nothing, no school. What is government doing about it? They're on strike. Our children are at home doing nothing. They are not going to school for a full term, no school, nothing. They're just at home doing nothing. Is it fair? And we're here saying that we want to celebrate June 12th. Celebrate what exactly? The children are the future of the children are the future. So if you can't take them as priority, what is even June 12th worth celebrating? It's nothing.
Democracy in Nigeria is a mirage. We're talking about freedom. People say the modern democracy, there is freedom. Freedom of what? When people are hungry, where is the freedom? Are we free from poverty? Until we are free from poverty, we are free from dependency, we are free from, say, malaria fever, mosquito bite. Until we are free from those things, even though there is no freedom. The true freedom is the freedom for people to be happy while they have leader.
Sense. And I really do not think democracy is working in Nigeria. First and first, based on our educational definition of democracy, the government is of the people, by the people, and for the people. Nigeria specifically, this government is not for the people. It's basically for a certain category of people. And is democracy working in Nigeria? Hell no. Nigeria does no longer practice a democratic system of government. It's now a handing over system. Because I think a particular minister was speaking in Lagos some weeks ago, and he was talking about handing over. If you want to hand over power to somebody. So now they are no longer practicing democracy. They are now practicing a system called handing over, where this sitting governor already knows who he wants to give the position to in the next. You understand? When this time is over, he already knows who he wants to give the the seat to. So our vote doesn't count, our voice doesn't count. Democracy is dead in Nigeria, and it's not existing. So Nigeria does not practice a democratic system. We practice a handing over or godfatherism, or I know you, I know. That's what Nigeria is all about now.
If I should speak to Nigerian leaders, whoever that were elected to the office, I'll tell them that there should be personal sacrifice. Instead, they keep on amassing wealth, and the masses are suffering. So I will ask them to make a personal sacrifice so that the masses will have the dividend of democracy.
Thank you. I think democracy means to me the people freely expressing how they feel, and then seeing that the government are paying attention and also doing the things that the masses have said they should do. That's democracy to me. That is government paying attention to the cries of the citizens, basically.
I haven't seen the results of democracy working so far. For me, because I'm not really an outside person, but I could say in some cases, let's say probably administrations and offices, I think they are getting better now than before. But aside that, I don't think I've seen any other thing.
Those are the voices of Nigerians sharing their thoughts on Democracy Day. From hope to criticism, one thing that is clear is that citizens are aware and are ready to hold their leaders accountable. As the nation marks the June 12 celebration, the question remains, can Nigeria democracy continue to grow strong and truly deliver for the people? From Abuja, I am Priscilla Obasi, reporting for Global Television.
As Nigeria observes Democracy Day, a day set aside to reflect on the country's journey under civilian rule, questions continue to arise about the true impact of democracy on everyday Nigerians. 26 years after the rerun to democratic governance in 1999, how are citizens feeling about the state of the nation? Our correspondent Amarachi Ibe reports all the way from Owerri. Her report.
Democracy Day, now marked on June 12, commemorates the historic 1993 presidential election, widely regarded as Nigeria's freest and fairest, and honors the struggle for democratic governance. While the government celebrates milestones, many residents here says democracy is here to deliver meaningful change in their lives.
Since the 25 years of democracy in this country, there have been no impartation. Life still remains stagnant. People are suffering. You can see how everywhere looks like. Insecurity, so many things not to mention.
For some, democracy is a simple word, not a lived reality.
But for 25 years, the trouble we have in Nigeria is that the real people, the masses, are not being carried along. What do I mean? The things that are supposed to get to the masses, the poor people, are not getting to them. The bourgeois, the capitalists, the rich, the mighty, they hang it on the up. The thing doesn't get down. So, and that is the challenge we have. Democracy is democracy if the people who are supposed to benefit are benefiting.
So democracy, they were supposed to be happy, but the way economy is affecting everybody. This fuel subsidy, our president should listen to the masses and try to bring it down. Let him bring the fuel subsidy down. Let him help the masses. We are suffering. We are suffering in the country. That's all I will say for now.
Others agree that democratic rule is better than military rule, but says progress has been too slow and often unfair.
Stop fooling ourselves. There is nothing like democracy in this place. Nigeria as a whole, there is nothing like democracy. Let me just tell you the truth. So I don't have anything to say rather than to say there is nothing like democracy. Them themselves, they know the truth. There is nothing like democracy. If they say there is democracy, left for them. But for me, there is no democracy.
As Nigeria continues on this democratic journey, the hope of the people remains unchanged. Good governance, accountability, and a country that works for everyone. Happy Democracy Day, Nigerians. From Owerri, Amarachi Ibe, reporting for Global TV News.
A clash between protesters and security operatives looms on Thursday today as the Take It Back movement, the rally organizers, has resolved to carry out a demonstration at the National Assembly, Abuja, and 19 other locations across the country during the June 12 celebrations. President Bola Tinubu addresses a joint session of the Senate and House of Representatives today as part of Democratic Day, setting the stage for a combustible situation. Tinubu had cancelled the previous scheduled nationwide broadcast in commemoration of the Nigerians' 26th Democracy Day anniversary. Over now to the live broadcast of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's